irrelevant in the required. It's in the little bit of details, the obvious. It's in the heat on, it's in the open, it's in the quiet, it's in the spoken, it's in the air that my lungs feed up. Talking about your life, I got recorded countless times. You did me a solid, you and my charm, never wear you in disguise. And all my life, I got recorded countless times where you held me through with the brokenness and the emptiness inside. I'm holding tight, yeah, I won't let it go. What you might call it, love, passion, obsession, I lose control. And all of these silly and fickle earthly things will make me whole. Unless you make my spirit, this heart and my body to home. Switch sides, switch past, switch religion, switch it all, but you never did. Consistently an enigma, though that definition ain't cutting it. You're the purpose in my existence, so am I just swinging it? Or am I just sinking deep? And all my life, I got recorded countless times. You did me a solid, you and my charm, never wear you in disguise. And all my life, I got recorded countless times where you held me through with the brokenness and the emptiness inside. I'm holding tight, yeah, I'm moving it go. What you may call it, love, passion, obsession, I lose control. And all of these silly and fickle ugly things will make me whole. Unless you make my spirit, this heart and my body know. I'm holding tight, yeah, I won't let it go. What you may call it, love, passion, obsession, I lose control. And all of these silly and fickle earthly things will make me whole. Unless you make my spirit, this heart and my body you home.
So guys, it's been a while I made a YouTube video. It's been a while I showed up here. Don't mind my voice. I've been struggling with some cough lately that has affected my voice, but I believe you can hear me regardless. It's been a while I made a video. It's been a while I did anything here, and one of the lessons I've learned recently is that at some point in life, you have to take a step away from all that you are to people. I mean, to other people around you, even as much as your family. As much as family would come first, it's also important that once in a while, you prioritize yourself. That does not mean you're selfish. That does not mean you do not care about the people around you. That does not mean you are trying to focus on just yourself. No, but, life is a lone journey. You must always learn to embrace the silence of life. You must always learn to enjoy your own company. And even before I, got to this point in my life. The turn of events around me has been kind of very, very, intense lately. A lot has been happening around family, around my work, around myself, and it was just necessary for me to take a step back and, refuel, refill, rekindle, and re-energize myself. And it was during that period and that season that I turned to exercising. And I didn't just make up my mind that I wanted to hit the gym or I just wanted to exercise. I had come to that point in my life where I was beginning to, lose myself. When I mean myself, I was beginning to lose my health. I was focusing so much on job, making money, and caring for the people around me that I paid little or no attention to myself. I was not sleeping properly. I was not eating well. I was not resting well. And I seldom exercised my body. And it was then I felt like, okay, what are those things that I needed as a person while I refuel myself? And I felt that I think it's high time I started exercising. And I just wanted to not show you guys that I was exercising, but one of my greatest philosophy in life is do everything you one day need. And in this season, exercising and moving my body, I'm trying to use the local things I could find around me to push myself beyond my limits. I begin to realize that I am finding energy once again. I am finding strength. I am beginning to prioritize, myself. I'm beginning to feel, what it means to settle for yourself and embrace, your own self-development. So self-development, as I've always known, does not mean you're making noise, does not mean you have to show people what you're doing or what you're up to, does not mean everybody has to see you're hitting the gym. No, sometimes it just means that it's a lonely journey. It's not something you are doing so people could give you applauses, so people could clap for you or celebrate you. It's something that you are doing for yourself. So I'll leave you guys with this question: what do you need to do for yourself? And like I'll always ask the people around me, what will you need someday that you should be doing today? What would your future self thank you for some 2, 3, 5, 10 years away from now that you should do today? What is that thing that if you do today would make you into the person that you desire to be tomorrow? And that is how I'll end today's episode of Grow with Dayon. And don't forget that question I asked you earlier on. What is that thing you need to do today that your future self will thank you for? And until I see you same time, I don't want to promise next week because that I'm prioritizing myself, it has disrupted my schedules. I cannot always come back to make YouTube videos because I'm trying to fix me, and fixing me for now does not accommodate me trying to put myself out there the way I should. So you might see me next week and you might not see me, but I hope until we meet some other time, you continue to do everything you one day need. Until I see you on the next one, guys. Bye.